Hi guys, today I want to show you what I did with sponsor money. First I went to the Easy Dip to get the Easy Dip powder, which is the French white powder for my nails, because I got these are my own nails, but I have like a layer of what do you call that, gel on it to make them a little stronger, and that cost me $35 plus $16.15 in shipping, making it $51.50. And with the leftover money, I skedoodled over to Potomics to get me some Ava beads, which cost me $31.21 plus $9.99 in shipping. So when all that was bought, I had €1.15 left over, and I transferred that to my bank account because I found out even though you're making donations, I still have to pay VAT. So this has been transferred and set aside, especially for the tax, for when they come and collect my taxes. God, I hate taxes, don't you? Well, okay, well. Anyway, I also wanted to show you that I found out a couple of things, and for my new Patreons, for those that would like to join, I've been getting a couple of questions on how Patreon works. So I'm going to do this again now that I got a little better idea on how Patreon works. And basically, when people come join me, they can come and look me up on the Patreon website. That's patreon.com, and you will look me up, and then you will find my webpage. And what you get to see is that I have 67 patrons. These are 67 people that are sponsoring me, and they after the costs go off of all these patrons, I got $113 left. So that's basically the money that I receive from Patreon at the end of the month. Now let me show you. Patreon has taken a lot of money from me, but I have to go and log in, and then these are my patrons. The total amount pledged by these 67 people is $145. So when you actually see what is left, then you know that Patreon is actually taking a lot of money in costs, but it's like administration costs and blah 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 blah. So what happens is, basically, if you become a patron, you click this link. Let me see, is that that's the locked area. So you click on the link, become a patron, and then you can support me with $1 a month, or you can change it. Okay, and then you click on continue, and then you become a patron. And what that means is that every month, at the end of the month, you're going to be charged that amount, whatever you donated to me. You're going to be charged by Patreon at the end of the month. Okay, so, and that amount is going to continue until you delete your account on Patreon here, or stop supporting me. Maybe you want to go support somebody else for like a month. Maybe you want to hobble over to Zena's and say, okay, I'm gonna also support Zena for a month, but I'm gonna get rid of Jana's account, and I'm just going to support Zena also for $1 for 1 month. So when you do that, if you just want to make a one-time donation, then what you do is best to do is to just step in on the beginning of the month, because if you're going to step in at the end of some month, you're going to be charged for that whole month. But you're also going to be charged if you don't get out in the next month. So basically, you're going to stay in, you're going to support me with $1 every month until you get out yourself. So say for instance you say, like, I want to support you one time, I want to do that with $25 right now, but I don't want to do it over 25 months with $1. You can do that, but you have to wait until I put up my video, which will be around the 15th, and then you get another video to watch, plus you get a free PDF file to download, and then after that get out. And then when I mean get out before the end of the month. Because if you don't get out before the end of the month and you're into the first of next month, you're going to be charged again for that month. So if you're then going to go get out at the first of the month, you're going to be charged that $25 or $1 or whatever amount you wanted to just pay one time. And Patreon is going to keep going until they make sure that you paid for that amount. So there's the kind of, I don't know, no escaping on that, because it used to be like people will be able to just jump in and see content and then jump out and not have to pay for that. But that's not how it works. That's also one of the reasons why I'm not doing videos a month anymore. Because I understand that people want to just donate one time and then they want to just, get out basically the next day. But then they're not going to get charged if you do content, if you do pay per content. So that's why I do the pay per month now, because I am planning on putting that one video up every month anyway. So if life doesn't get in the way, I don't know what's going to happen. But then in that case, if you don't see something going up for a month, just make sure you get out, okay? So if you don't see something go up between the 14th and 15th, 16th, if nothing is there, and if I haven't put up a post, then I'm not here, or I can't get to it right now, just get out, because I probably am in a hospital somewhere for the next couple of months. Anyway, so that's it. So you can make a one-time donation. Make sure that you get in a month and get out in that same month. You will get to see what I used your money for, as I just showed. There's a video where last month's money have been used for also. So basically this money that are sponsored, that is sponsor money from you to me, is only going to be used for stuff that I need that has to do with my beading, be it my materials, be it my nail care for making my videos, because without nail care I'm not gonna make any videos. You can pretty much believe me, because I have watched too many videos where people just got these dirty long fingernails that, like mil-long fingernails with dirt underneath them, and it just creeps me out, and I'm not going to put that kind of video on YouTube. So, and since my nails don't look too good all by themselves and they're not very strong, I really need my my nail dips and my gels to make that look pretty. So, and then of course there's materials like threads and needles and wax and beads and all that kind of stuff. So that's what this money is being used for, and I will always show you what I've been using it for. So that video will go up every month after the money has been spent. Basically, I wanted to work less at the end of the year, but that's impossible. YouTube has been collapsing and collapsing, and it's sliding even further down, that where one of my friends already got to a point where she doesn't get paid per month anymore. She needs 2 months to get her payout, and I'm heading in that direction also. So I can't work any less hours. But thank God Etsy is growing a little bit, and Etsy still can pay for my food. So whatever I make on Etsy, basically you're feeding me. And so if you buy a pattern, then you know that you put food on my table. And my regular paycheck, the 112 hours that I still work, gets paid. I use that to pay all my bills. But we'll see. Well, I just hope that things will turn around on YouTube. They haven't for the last 4 years, but we keep praying. And if not, well, then let's hope that Etsy will be able to grow in such an extent that we'll be able to, fill that gap that will be made by YouTube. So basically that's it, and but I'm very happy. I work 112 hours. I decreased from 160 when I started to 112, and that basically means for 3 weeks I work 4 days a week, and for 1 week I got my spare weekend off and I work only 2 days in that week. So I'm very happy. Do I really need to work any less? No, but I would like to go from 3 days a week with 4 days off. That would be even nicer. But there's really no problem. There's no need for that. I love my job. I like to work. So it's not that I wake up every day and think, oh my God, I have to go to work. Yeah, well, no, actually that's not true. When the alarm clock goes off at 4 o'clock in the morning and I have early shifts, then I think, oh God, I have to go to work. But it's not because I hate my job. It's just because I hate the alarm clock going off at 4 o'clock. The reason why I'm only on YouTube once a month is with a new video is because I make the video for YouTube in 1 week, because I only have 3 days off, so it takes me 3 days to make the video, edit it, blah blah blah. Then in the next week, where I have 3 days off, I make the PDF file, so I can put that on Etsy for those of you that also like the PDF file with the videos. Then in the next week, where I have 3 days off, I also make the video for Patreon, and then in the week after that I make the PDF file for the item that I put on Patreon. And even though you don't see the items that are on Patreon, the PDF files are in my Etsy shop. So that's basically it, and every week I'm busy. It's not like I'm, you know, procrastinating much, just a little bit. Sometimes I like to watch Lucifer on Netflix. Oh, and there's one more thing. I finally figured out how to get live stream done, but I only figured that out for Facebook. So I will be on Facebook trying to figure out how to work my first live stream. I first need a little setup that will hold up my phone. I don't know if that's gonna work while I'm beading and you know, looking at my phone at the same time and beading with a little tripod there, if I won't be knocking that over every 5 seconds. But we'll get around to it. We'll see what happens. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope I got you updated on how things are going, and right now I'm gonna go and design something for YouTube. Yeah. See you guys later. Bye.